Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Aussie today? So I suppose what we can assume is that we have the bottom of the range here. So as I said yesterday, I was expecting something to happen in this area at one of these levels, and it took the first level before it actually turned. So remember how I got those levels? Is looking to the left, looking for the inside tail. There was the first inside tail, there's the second inside tail, and that's pretty much where we turned. Now, the thing to notice here on the daily is we have a double bottom. Okay, similar to this, we had a double bottom, a little bit closer, and we rallied. So we do have a very big double bottom, and the top of this double bottom is pretty much the top of the range almost. Okay, so this pattern that you see here is an extremely bullish pattern. So this is what's referred to as a piercing pattern, and basically what it means is that you're running down, pricing gaps down, finds support, and then reverses violently to close higher than halfway through the previous bar. And so that's pretty much what we have in this stage. Obviously we need to see a continuation of this, so we need a confirmation bar. So a second green bar today would confirm this, and then obviously the first long-term target is going to be up here. Sorry, medium-term target, not long-term, because it could get there in this week still, or early next week. So anyway, without further ado, let's just get down to some levels we can trade. So for all intents and purposes on the 4-hour, we are still in a downward trend. Okay, we're below the 20 moving average, the green line, so we are in a downward trend. However, oscillators have grouped and crossed, okay, and starting to point to the upside. You can see how the 5 moving average is pointing to the upside. And the second thing that you have here is we finally have a break of the wedge. Okay, now just one thing to bear in mind. When this does happen, this is typically quite violent, and the wedge targets are met pretty easily. Okay, so this being the first entry of the wedge, and that being the last one there, it's 1,400 points, and we had an overthrow of almost 900 points. So difficult to read into it, whether that was the wedge or whether that was the wedge or whether this was a wedge. Yeah. Okay, I think for the sake of sanity, this is a channel, and we've had a channel break. I think that's the easiest way to look at this. Don't look at this as wedge and overthrows and try and make it complex. It's a downward channel that's broken. Right, 1 hour. What are we going to be doing today? Obviously looking for longs, okay? So I'd like to see a bit of a pullback, and from a technical point of view, it would be lovely to see a pullback all the way back down here to test this break. I don't think we're going to get that. So I have a feeling, we may get something along the lines of a retest of this breakout point here. Okay, that would actually be ideal, because you can see every bar here, you've got the tails moving up to the halfway mark. So just a point of interest on the 30 minutes here. So this move that you see here is pretty much confirming that you are only buying. So every pullback you're buying. So whenever you see bars, there's a little bit of a gap here, but wherever you see a solid green bar pulls back to close the gap or attempt to close the gap, and then pulls and then keeps moving to the upside, that is a pretty good signal that this isn't always in long. Okay, and you can see how strong this move was from sort of midday. We're staying above the 5 moving average here. Okay, so first things first, let's have a look at what happened here. Okay, so the closing range, you can see the closing range. We gapped down opened up pretty near the breakout target, came up, and we tested the breakout. Okay, so this line here was the breakout. So we got down, came up, tested the breakout, came back down to do another test, and then we put an inside bar. So a bit of confusion here, but when you looked at this on sort of a 6-minute time frame, you had a entry long. Okay, you had a double bottom here, and you see you got a nice pin bar, and then not really much of a confirmation, but if you traded just the pin bar, you would have been long pretty much on this level here. Okay, and that's what I posted on the comments of the video yesterday. Was I showed you my entry here long, and I basically took profit right on the 200 moving average here. Okay, I was anticipating another move back down to the side. I was, well, pretty much anticipating more of a consolidation. That didn't happen, which is fine. So now it gives me an opportunity to put some swing trades in. Okay, so what we want to do is just tidy up a little bit, delete one of those. So what we really want to do here is let's just move this to there. Okay. So what I'm looking for is a second move to the upside. And bear in mind that the 200 moving average on all time frames is going to offer some profit taking. Okay. So now you've got two choices here. What I'll be doing is getting in and then seeing what happens at this level. So I will get in, move my stop to pretty much break even, and see if we reverse off or move up. But because we're bottom of range, I highly doubt we're going to reverse off that level. I think we are going to rally further, and that's purely because of the US results. Okay, and I'll explain more in my Dow Jones video, so be sure to have a look at that. Right, so we're looking for any form of a pullback, and we're looking to buy. Okay, so let's have a look. Hong Kong at this stage is fairly flat. 10 cents up 0.7%, and the rest of the markets are flat after the pretty big rally yesterday. Nikkei's up as well, 0.8%. So I do suspect, where's our Rand? Okay, Rand 13.27, so that's pretty flat as well. So I do suspect we're going to get some further upside, and we're going to need to look at different levels. Okay, so this is, to be honest with you, this is the nearest level that we have. We do have a bit of a gap close by, but this is the nearest level we have. Okay, and that kind of, there's no real target because I could extend this all the way back up there. Okay, so that's pretty much, this is the channel we were falling. So if I extend it that way, we've pretty much got a target right at the top here. Okay, so strategy for me today is really to get in, possibly get in early with a reasonable lot size, take some profit at more than likely this, what is this level? 50,650. So take some profit here, wait for a rebound, bounce to the downside, look for my confirmation on the 6 minutes, and then add to my position for a long entry. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for us to extend back to 52,400. Okay, so that's kind of the swing trade that I have left for this week, and hopefully that plays out, because that'll be a pretty nice swing trade if we can keep adding to our position. So 2,300 points. Excuse me. Okay, so that's my take for today. I think your closing range will be a good strategy to play, and so long as we're staying above this 20 moving average now on the half hour, you are in a fairly good uptrend. And the problem is that's a 600 points stop loss at the moment if you're just trading below the 20. So we just need to make sure that whatever little pullback we do take, that we get in on this. Okay, so that's my take on the Aussie. We're looking for longs. Any pullback we'll be buying, and we're looking for a swing trade here all the way back to the top here. So hopefully we can set it up that we can get in, and you'll see every day I'll try and leave markers where we get in and get out, and you'll see what our position sizes are. Okay, anyway, hope that helped, and I will catch up with you later. Enjoy the day, and see you later.